Hello there and welcome back to another video here on Go Boss Planners. I'm Christina. I do planning videos and I also share productivity tips and planning systems to help you live a life that you absolutely love. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you my 90 Set Go program planner. A 90 Set Go is a program that is going to be available soon in one of my businesses. Now, this is a program that I have been, working on for the last year, or a little bit over a year, and that has gotten me really, really good results, and I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. While I won't talk about the program too much in this video, I wanted to show you the planner because you probably will be seeing it in my planning videos moving forward. So I just wanted to be able to give you a little bit of a walkthrough of the planner, what that looks like, and why I have it. And then of course I'll be doing another video about the program in particular. But in a nutshell, 90 Set Go is a 90-day planning cycle that you can use in order to achieve results that you want. Now, according to a lot of studies, 90 days is the best amount of time, or the longest period of time that we as human beings can focus on any particular objective. I've always been really, really big on 90-day planning and just looking at things in shorter periods of time, just because for me, I know that I do actually start to get a little bit bored, or some things will start to taper off if I look at it only from the lens of what I want to accomplish in a year or longer. So I like to set long-term goals and what I want to achieve in the next 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, but then I want to break those down into half year and 3-month or quarterly goals so that it constantly keeps my energy going and keeps me focused and recommitted to my goals as I'm working on them. And that's pretty much the nature of 90 Set Go. It goes through 4 different phases and it alternates periods of really intense focus, planning, reviewing, and also taking a break. So I'm really excited to finally bring the program out into the public and the results that we can all create together with it. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and just show you what's going on inside my planner here for 90 Set Go and how I'm going to be using it over the course of the next 90 days. So here we have the cover page, just as 90 Set Go program planner, and within the program there's also a program guidebook, so the covers need to be differentiated for that purpose. So flipping the page from here, and I printed mine on front and back, the pages in the program will be printable, so you can choose to print it front and back as well, or however you want to do it. But the first page is to do a brain dump, and now this page is good to map out what you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. You can list out what your longer term goals are and then use this page to break down what you want to do in the next 90 days, or for each 90 days leading up to that, or something like that, so that then you can kind of get that clarity on what you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. In the 90 Set Go program, we do focus on setting top 3 goals, so you want to kind of figure out, well, this is what I want to accomplish, and let me think about, well, what are some of the key results in that, and put all of those thoughts here on this paper. The next page is your why, and this is where you can map out or write out why is it that you want to accomplish what you want to accomplish. I'm definitely a firm believer that the why is important, but I am somebody who likes to start with what it is you want to accomplish and then drill in and understand, well, why is it important? Why do you want to accomplish? And not only does this help you to stay focused and motivated and know why it's important to keep on going, but you can also kind of do some more inner work if that's something that you're interested in, to really dig in and figure out, well, why are certain things bothering me? Why are certain things important to me? And does this really matter in the grand scheme of things, to make sure that you're actually focusing your time on the things you want to be focusing on. So in all honesty, these first 2 pages, the brain dump and the why page, if you don't want to spend the time on that introspection type of work and like digging it in, or you already know that there are 3 goals that you want to work on for the next 90 days, you could actually skip these 2 pages if you needed to, but it's just a little bit of work in there just to help you clarify what those goals could be. So next we get right into the top 3 goals. So here it says, what are the major goals that you'd like to achieve in the next 90 days and how will you achieve them? So using what you've carved out from your brain dump to identify, well, these are the 3 specific goals that I want to accomplish, you can list them right here. So again, this is your what, and you'll learn more about, what's and whys and different things like that in the actual program. But the goal is your what. It's what you want to accomplish. You'll list those 3 goals here. And then in order to do your how, you'll go to your goal achievement brainstorms. Now, you have one for each goal, so this is goal number 1, and you can write it in this box here. So it says brainstorm all the ways that you can achieve the goal and highlight the best options. These will be your how in the top 3 goals page. So once you brainstorm all of the different ways that, goal number 1 can be achieved, then, you can go through and highlight and fill in over here how it is you're going to accomplish that goal. Because it's really important to have that so that then you're able to actually set up some tasks and know what your action plan is going to be in order to get the work done to accomplish the goals you want to accomplish. So this is a goal number 1 achievement brainstorm. On the back I have goal number 2, and then the next page I have goal number 3. So then I have my 30, 60, 90-day goals on the next page. So for each of the top 3 goals, list the milestone that you would like to achieve in 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Use these milestones to create your 30, 60, 90 weekly and daily task lists. And this page is really important because this is breaking down, well, this is what I want to accomplish in 90 days, but this gives you kind of a path or a guide of how do you know you're making progress. So if you set a goal or break it into monthly increments, then you'll be able to check in and see if you're making the progress or anticipated to achieve that goal by the end of the 90 days. So you want to just do that for each of your goals here. So now we get into our 30-day task lists. So for goal number 1, we want to list out what the 30-day goal is, and then we want to decide, well, what are the tasks that are going to relate to that 30-day goal. So here we can put a list of any tasks that have already been completed, and those can be tasks that maybe started in the previous quarter or you're taking care of now because it's going to, play into this goal. And then you'll list out all of the tasks that you can think of that will need to be completed for this 30-day goal. Then we have the 60-day tasks list. So here you'll write what your 60-day goal is for goal number 1, any tasks that were already completed for it, and then tasks that need to be completed for it. And then finally there is a 90-day task list. List out the 90-day goal, any tasks that have already been completed, and tasks that need to be completed to achieve this goal. Now the 60 and 90-day task lists don't have to be filled out at the beginning of the program. They can be, or they can be started, but then add some additional as you're nearing the end of that first 30 days and then the end of 60 days. So we have these tasks lists for each of the goals. We have it for goal 1, goal 2, and then also goal number 3. And then the next thing is the 90-day snapshot. So like I mentioned, there are different phases in 90 Set Go, and I will talk more about those phases later on in another video. But here you can write your start date of your next 90 days, the end date of your next 90 days, what is the planning range, because there's a period for planning, the execution 10 date range, which is the period for intense focus and getting the work done, and then when is your review range. And you want to go ahead and fill that out. And then there is a spot for any additional notes. Here we have the first 90 days. This is a calendar. It's undated, so we can fill in the dates of whatever the month is going to be in there. I'm using this for the last quarter, or I'm going to be sharing it for the last quarter on this channel, so mine will be filled out with October, November, and December, because on the next page we have the next 90 days. So I have here a mistake print, and I just didn't reprint it because it's just for me, but this one actually says next 30 days and this actually says last 30 days. So just in case you see that there, but we'll just fill in our calendars, and and this is a great place to plan out any of the milestones and different initiatives that go within each of the goals. So then on the back of that, we have a space to review how the 90 days went once the 90 days is all said and done. And there's a list of questions on here to help us to review how the 90 days went. So the first one says, did you accomplish your goals? Did you make progress? What goal or goals did you not accomplish? And what are some reasons for this? What are some wins from the 90 days? And what would you like to work on in the next 90 days? Of course, there are a myriad of other things that you can fill into this spot, but those are just some questions to get you started. And then there's a whole nother page here for review as well. And then on the back of that, we have a next 90-day notes. So any plans or ideas for the next 90 days, you can go ahead and list out there. So now this is where some of the planner pages come into play. So there are weekly task lists or weekly planner pages, and then there are also daily ones. So each 90 days or every 90 days has a total of 13 weeks. I went ahead and printed out 12 weeks here, so it's 6 pages front and back of a weekly task list. I might go ahead and print out the 13th one, but there's kind of a reason that I didn't print out the task list for week number 13, and I'll share more about that when I talk about the program more completely in the next video. But I have the weekly task list that I want to use. There are actually additional formats of the weekly task list. So this one here I have is Sunday through Saturday. There's also 2 different versions that start on Monday. So there's one that goes Monday through Sunday, and then there's one that goes Monday through Friday with a box down here for weekends, just because there are some folks who prefer it to look like that. So in the program, you would have access to all 3 of the different task lists, and you would just print out, you know, however many and whichever ones you want to do the program. So then you have goal 1, 2, and 3. You can list out, well, what needs to be completed each day of the week for each of these goals. So here at the top, I do have this highlighted to match the different phases of the 90 set go process. So up here, I have this one highlighted in this green color, and then I have week number 1 here, and I do have the date range. This is going to be from October 2nd through October 8th. And then I have the next page, this is week 2, highlighted in a different color because this starts the next phase of the program. And then all the way through until week 11, they are going to have the same color there at the top. So then this is week 12, and this has a different color, and that's because this goes into the next phase of the program. So those are the weekly task lists in the planner, and then there's also a daily agenda. So with the daily agenda, I printed out one for each of the weeks. So I have 12 daily agendas here. They're just printed on the pages front and back. And with the daily agenda, we have a spot to put the day number and the date. So I could do from October 2nd as day number 1 all the way through December 31st as the final day of the 90 days, and do a daily agenda for every single day if I wanted to do that. But for me, I'm actually using 90 Set Go along with my focus planner and my other planners, so I'm not going to use a daily agenda for every single day because I have my planners to actually list out my tasks. I'm going to use my daily agenda for 90 Set Go to pre-plan what my days look like for each week, but not do a day for every single day. I hope that makes sense. So over here we have a space to put our task list and write the next step of that task once we've made some progress on it. In this box we put our most important task for the day for each of our 3 goals. And then we have a space down here for some notes. So that is what all of these look like, just basic daily agendas to complete the program. So that is the 90 Set Go program planner. Again, I am so excited that I finally got the opportunity to share this planner with you, but also really excited that I'm finally bringing the program out into the public. I've been working on it and utilizing it for the last over a year, and I conceptualized it even before that. So it's really exciting to be able to bring this to you and share this with you. So I hope you enjoyed just seeing what the program planner looks like. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I look forward to sharing more of my planning process in the 90 Set Go program planner with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, you want to see more about 90 Set Go and see how you can start using the program as well, definitely get subscribed. I will be doing some more videos all about that. And of course, get subscribed if you're just interested in planning videos and a lot of productivity, time management, goal setting tips, things like that, to really help you to find the balance and live a life that you absolutely love. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a like on it. It will help more folks to see it and get involved in the 90 Set Go program as well. So definitely do that, and share it with anybody you feel that could benefit from seeing a planner such as this. And without further ado, I'll go ahead and close out this video, but I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!